Hi, I'm Matt Patterson, Enterprise reporter with the Oklahoman, and we're back with another edition of Zoo Tales. We are actually at the zoo this week, and I'm joined by Holly Ray, who is the assistant curator for birds at the zoo. Holly, thanks for having us out.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
You guys have had a new method of rearing the baby flamingo. First of all, when was the baby flamingo born? And tell me a little bit about the hand rearing technique you guys have developed.
So this flamingo hatched on July 13th. So we are about 5.5 weeks old. Right now it is being fully fed by its foster parents, but it is housed at night in an off-exhibit public viewing building.
And what does hand rearing mean?
Basically, when we hand rear an animal, we are doing its caretaking because the adults cannot do it, or the parents cannot do it.
And that is literally, you're feeding them by hand? Or?
Yeah, so we do have 3 other flamingo chicks that are being hand reared completely, and so we are syringe feeding them a diet formula and taking them on walks and getting full exercise for them.
And they have some older flamingos they're sort of adopted the chick, right?
Yes. So this flamingo chick, its foster parents, the male is 56 years old, and then the female is 22 years old.
What's the normal lifespan?
25.8 years is the median for American flamingos.
So that's getting up there. I mean,
yeah. So 56 is pretty old, but he is doing fantastic.
What are you might just talk about some of the challenges for a baby chick that come up during this period of their life?
So this is something that we haven't really experienced. We have primarily hand reared just for predation issues. So we are experiencing a lot of different things watching this chick out in the yard with the flock. Just coming too close to the perimeter fences, maybe being too adventurous and going and too deep of water too early in its life stage, and so we're just making adjustments as we go.
And I was told that you had to kind of look around the habitat here. Talk about that, just to kind of baby-proof it in a sense.
Yes, so we did several things to baby-proof the habitat. We made sure that the chick cannot go underneath the boardwalk, and we made sure that there weren't any holes that the chick could actually, hurt its feet by just kind of slipping into the hole. Also making sure that the pools were at correct levels.
And the reason that it's he or she goes, we don't know the sex yet, but he or she goes inside at night is for predators, right?
Correct. Oklahoma just has a natural wildlife, and so we just want to protect the chick from any possible predators.
Could that be anything really, like other birds?
Could be other birds. It could be small mammals. Anything.
And how many flamingos do you guys have here? Do you know the exact total?
Yeah, so including the chick right now in the yard, we have 29, plus we have the 3 other chicks.
So are they called a flock?
Yes.
So the flock's pretty good size. Obviously the rest of them are pink, like most people would think of a flamingo. Talk about just when the baby will get the color.
You're going to start seeing shades of different colors at about 6 to 9 months. You'll see some hints of pink, and you'll see some different grays, and then you'll see some blacks. But fully pink, you won't see till about age 3 to 4.
So it's got a ways to go. And if people don't know, it's a good answer to a trivia question. How do they get their pink color?
They get their pink color from their diet. So flamingos in the wild and here at the Oklahoma City Zoo eat different sorts of algae and crustaceans, and that diet contains carotenoids that give them their pink coloration.
So he's still got a ways to go, but he or she, we keep saying he,
yes.
I don't know why we do that, but
yes.
He or she will eventually be pink.
Mm-hmm.
What do you
It's a gradual to pink.
When do you think you'll know the sex of the flamingo?
Probably in a couple months.
Yeah. Any reason why it's not immediately apparent? I mean,
we just haven't had them tested yet, okay. So we'll definitely be doing that pretty soon.
And you said there's 3 other chicks, right, that are
correct.
Just been born. What's the most interesting thing to you about baby flamingos?
I love their personalities, but it's something interesting to see the different personalities with the hand-reared chicks versus the partially parent-reared hand-reared chick. The parent-reared chick wants nothing to do with us. It is a flamingo. So that's pretty interesting to see.
What's been the reaction? We were kind of just looking at people when they come by, and they seem to be pretty captivated by the chick.
Everybody loves seeing the flamingo chick. Most people haven't seen one so small in the habitat, or in general in real life. So that's been pretty cool to see everybody how excited they are about seeing it.
And just kind of estimate a month from now, 2 months, it'll be considerably larger than it is now, or about.
Oh yeah, it gets bigger every single day.
All right. Well, Holly, thanks for having us out. And if people want to come out and check the flamingos out, they're here at the Oklahoma City Zoo, among many things you can see here. Thanks, guys.